Video, and today we're going to be continuing with the horror theme this month, ranking horror icons. But so basically this is of course not all of them, and I haven't seen some of these people's movies, but I know who they are, so I'm going to rank them. People and I don't know, I either haven't seen their movie and don't know much about them, or just don't know who they are. Kind of like this guy. I know he's from My Bloody Valentine. I just haven't seen that, and I know nothing about him. So yeah, we're just going to dive straight into it. When I mean like a horror icon, it's like someone that, like the big three, even though there's one of the big three that I don't personally think is a horror icon. But yeah, like Michael, Jason, Freddy, those people, like the icons that, like, if you, no matter how much movies you make of them, they're still like one of the big people. And it could be a newer one. We'll see. Alright, how about these? Starting off with the Xenomorph from Alien. And whoa, what do I think about Alien? I think he's a Xenomorph. I think he's awesome. I think he's one of the best non-humified horror villains, and he is just really entertaining. The kills that he does are awesome. He is terrifying. He or she terrifying. The Queen Xenomorph is crazy. So yeah, I'm going to put Xenomorph. Let's go. I'm gonna go legendary. I think the Xenomorph, it really depends on which Xenomorph you're talking about. If you're talking about the Queen Xenomorph, that's legendary or horror icon. But the Xenomorph itself, I'm gonna go legendary. Moving on to Annabelle. I've never been a fan of Annabelle. In The Conjuring and her own movies, I just think she's a weak doll. And she, like, if you, it's not like Michael and Freddy that if you make so many movies about her, like, she'll become stale. She will. She'll, like, people won't care to see her movies anymore. Like, people were starting not to care about The Conjuring or the Annabelle series because of that. And same with the someone else on this list a bit later. But I just think this is just not, she's not good. I'm gonna go amateur. I think she's not good at all. She's just a not smart, not entertaining horror doll. Moving on to a newer creepmaster, Art the Clown. People love him. No, you love him, you hate him. Art the Clown. I personally am a big fan. You would probably know by watching my videos. I'm one of the few people that actually really enjoy the first Terrifier. The second one is one of my favorite horror movies that, if you saw my top 20 horror movies of all time, I forgot to put that on there. That would be on there. And I also forgot to put Scream on there. That just did not pop in my head. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Scream and Terrifier 2 would both be on there. But Art the Clown is just such a good villain. Like, when you watch his movies, he's the one you're excited to see. And I'm seeing Terrifier 3 on October 20th. So I'm gonna dress up as Art the Clown and just go to the theaters. And I will post like a quick video showing my outfit here soon. And yeah, so I am one of the biggest fans of Art the Clown, but I am gonna put him in legendary because he has room to grow. Like, I think by the end of this, like, he'll probably get rebooted a million times. I think that by the end of this saga, like, because they're gonna make like 7 of these. Like, Terrifier 3, I've heard, it leaves a lot of loose ends, so they're probably gonna make another one. Once this saga is done, I think this is where he's gonna be. I think he's gonna end up as being a horror icon for everyone, but for now, I'm gonna put him in legendary. because he's already there. And his first movie, well, technically his first movie came out in 2013, but his first movie of Terrifier was in 2016. So he hasn't had a long time to grow, and I still think he's almost a horror icon. Moving on, we have the Candyman, and I don't care what you say. People are going to get so mad at this. Killer. He's not an icon. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to tell you this. But the only good movies, and yes, there are more movies besides the first Candyman and the 2021 version. But those are both great movies, but think about it. That's it. I'm on the verge. Like, we're talking about the characters, though. We're talking about the characters and how much they accomplished. That's why I'm putting Art and Candyman there, because Candyman has not accomplished much at all. And I feel like if you keep rebooting him... Actually, no. I changed my mind. He's an icon. I think that he is... Like, I was on the verge of just putting him in Legendary, but he is an icon. I'm going to move by these quickly. Next up, we have Carrie, which I've only seen the first Carrie. I've not seen the remake. And I don't remember much from that movie because I watched it just one night where, like, I was just wanting to watch a horror movie, and then it was just me all by myself. And I watched it, and I thought it was really good from what I remembered. So, but, like, I'm just talking about the character, though. Well, like, the character itself. Carrie. I'm gonna go kill. I'm on the verge. I'll be right. Wait, I need to ask my dad. We'll see what he thinks. Okay, I'm back, guys, and I got word from my dad. Since I didn't remember much about that movie, he told me to go ahead and put her in Legendary. And I'm just going to move on because I do not remember much. Next up, we have Chucky from Child's Play. And this, I'm sorry, I hate the people on YouTube that are like, I'm going to punch him across the room. Have you seen the movie? They do that. And they burn him alive and he doesn't die. So yeah, I don't think this character could ever get stale, in my opinion. I think he's a great character. He's comedy genius, creative, and he's probably my second favorite horror killer of all time. He's an easy horror icon. Like, the first Child's Play, I get there, like, people don't like, but I love it. The second one I love. I don't like the third one. I don't like Bride. I don't like Seed, but I like Curse and Cult of Chucky. I like the TV show. Well, no, I haven't seen the TV show. I only saw like a few episodes and I liked it. And I hear they're going to be making a new Chucky movie in like 2026, 2027, which is exciting me. I want to see that in theaters. Hopefully it doesn't go straight to streaming. But yeah, he's just always been good. Like, he goes good to bad to good to good. Like, he's always on the grind. So, yeah, I think Chucky is a horror icon. Next up, we have Orphan, and of course, you might remember her from, I think it was 2022's Orphan First Kill. I know about her. I haven't seen any of her movies, but I do know about the character, and I'm going to put her in Killer. She's not an icon. Oh. Like, think of the names in Legendary. She's not Xenomorph, she's not Art, and she's not Carrie, but she's not as bad as Annabelle. I'm going to go Killer. She's not the worst, she's not the best, and that's really all I have to say. Frankenstein, I think, is overrated as crap. I'm gonna put him in Killer. I don't think he's that good. People are gonna get mad at that, but I really don't think he's that great of a horror killer. He's fine. He's probably my least favorite out of the original killers. Like, when I'm saying that, it's like Wolfman, Dracula, Invisible Man, and Frankenstein. When you think of those, he is the easy worst out of all of them. Yeah, I'm gonna go Killer. Next up, we have Jigsaw, and he... horror icon. I'm so sorry. I know you're gonna disagree with that, but he's just too smart and too creepy and too disgusting for me not to put him up there, and he will never get stale. We just saw Saw X be one of the best Saw movies, so Saw 11, it's gotta be good, but I am so excited for the next Saw movie. So, yeah. His kills are amazing, his traps are disgusting, he is creative, he is smart, and he's gotten out of death a million times. So, moving on. Leprechaun. I'm one of those people, I still have not seen the Leprechaun movies, but I know about the killer. I told you guys that there's going to be a few like that. I'm one of the people that I'm actually a fan of Leprechaun. He's not a great killer. This is going to feel so wrong. And yes, you're going to get mad at me. Actually, I'm going to move Orphan down. I think she's on the level of Annabelle. I'm so sorry. Leprechaun's right here. I'm so sorry. I got to. I'm putting Leprechaun on the same level as Frankenstein. Killer, he is hilarious. Kind of like Chucky, but he's still not as funny, not even close. But he is just like, he's not a great killer, but he's just, I like the character. I like him. Moving on, Megan, a more recent one that just people are considering to be a horror icon, even though she's only had one movie, and it came out last year. But I personally was a fan of that first movie. I get there was a lot of people that didn't like it, but I loved it. I thought it was one of the best of the year. And I'm going to put her in Killer. She has a lot of room to grow. Like, Megan 2.0 comes out next year, and it was originally one of my most anticipated of the year, but then there's just so many, like, Sinners, Black Phone 2, Thanksgiving 2, Beyond the Spider-Verse, Last Ronin. Like, there's so many that just, I'm going to put Megan in Killer. But I still think she has room to grow. I think by the end of this first saga, she's going to stay in Killer or be an up in Legendary. She's not an amateur, though. She is better than Orphan and Annabelle. Moving on, I have Psycho, and don't get mad, I've never seen Psycho. Wait, this is Psycho, right? Yeah. Because this is American Psycho. This is Psycho. Yeah. Legendary. I don't care what you say, he's legendary, and I'm moving on right there. Yeah, I don't need any. I don't need an explanation. Same right here. The memes have created a horror icon. I get the movie was good too, but I feel like he is up there. Moving on, we have Next up we have the Bill Skarsgård Pennywise, and if you've been watching the channel for a while, you would know the Bill Skarsgård Pennywise It Chapter 1 is my favorite horror movie of all time. I do prefer this Pennywise over the original, but I still think it's a killer. No, it's a legendary. I don't think there's a single Pennywise out there that is a horror icon yet. Once we see that Welcome to Derry show, that might all change. But, like, if It Chapter 2 was good, it might be like this. But It Chapter 2 ruined the image of Pennywise. So, Welcome to Derry might save. So, maybe by the end of 2025, Pennywise could be a horror icon once again. But he's still one of my favorite villains, but he's not a horror icon because he was ruined, like, completely. Next up, we have, I think that's the girl from The Exorcist. I forgot her name, but yeah. I'm going to go legendary. No. Oh, that's difficult. I'm going to go legendary. Yeah, moving on. Next up, the girl from The Ring. I think... Oh, my Lord. I'll come back to him right here. I'll come back. But yeah, I think the girl from The Ring is killer. There's only one, like, I like the girl from The Ring, and she's really creepy, but she needs more. She needs more. Moving on, the Creeper. I don't care what you say, it is not a good villain. I really don't care what you say. It's just a direct copy off of Pennywise and Freddy Krueger. I don't care what anyone says. The Creeper is an amateur. Next up, we have the Mummy. I forgot to mention in the OG horror villains. The Mummy, I'm going to put him with Frankenstein. It's another, actually, I'm going to go amateur. I said Frankenstein was the worst. I think it's the Mummy. Mummy is the worst out of the OGs. I think he's the best at... I think this is the order that I'm going to go in. I just don't like Creeper. I said I'm going to come back to him. He's not the bottom of here, but I'm just going to come back to him. I like Megan better than Leprechaun. I like Megan better than Leprechaun. And I think the girl from The Ring is better than Leprechaun. I think she's the top. Hello? Thank you. Alright. And then Pennywise is like up here. Art's right in front of this Pennywise. And then, yeah. Okay, but yeah, I said I'm coming back to him. Wait, who was I just talking about? Oh, Mummy, yeah. I don't need to explain. Oh, that's just the easiest one of them all. He is the top of this. He is the greatest horror icon of all time. I don't care what you say. Oh, Chucky's in front of Candyman, by the way. I don't care what you say. Freddy Krueger is the best horror icon of all time. And I'm moving on from that. No, I'm not. He is hilarious. He's basically Chucky, but better. So, yeah. But not at all. He's also more powerful than Chucky. Moving on. Victor Crowley. Actually, I'm going to save a few of these for my dad to rank at the end. Wolf, I'm going to rank Wolfman. Oh, Victor Crowley's going to be one that he ranks. Wolfman, we're going to put him in killer above Frankenstein. I think, see, I'm saving him for later. Actually, we're going to put him down here. He's going to be one that my dad ranks. Actually, same with Norman Bates. Put Norman Bates out here. But yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, Wolfman. He's better than Frankenstein. Still not that legendary. So yeah, Wolfman. He's just more entertaining than Frankenstein. Frankenstein is basically just a big zombie if you really think about it. And Wolfman is actually a werewolf, which is way cooler in my opinion. Next up, we have Ghostface, and it's an icon. And I put Ghostface since there's so many. Since there's so, like, there hasn't been a bad Scream, and Ghostface has always been good. I'm gonna put him above Jigsaw. I can't believe I'm saying this, but there has not been a bad Scream movie. I don't care what you say. I think Scream 7 might end that in 2026. It's still, okay, it's going to be on my most anticipated of the year, but I still think it's going to be bad. But, yeah. Scream. No, the Ghostface overall is just one of the best ideas for horror I've ever seen in my life. Moving on, Invisible Man. I'm putting most of these OG guys in Killer, but he's my favorite out of them so far. I think he goes in the top of Killer. And Killer's not a bad thing. It's just like they're pretty good. They're not legendary, and they're definitely not a horror icon. Like, there's a big gap between Killer and Amateur. Like, there could be like a mid spot in there. No, there could be like a mediocre, and then after that, like a bad, and then Amateur. Like, there's a big space between those. But yeah, the Invisible Man is just the coolest out of the OGs, in my opinion. I think. Is there an OG I still have to? Oh yeah, Dracula. I think he's my second favorite. I think Dracula is the best out of all of them. So yeah, moving on. We got Jason Voorhees, and I don't care what you say. I don't even like Jason, but I do respect him. So we're gonna put him above Bill Skarsgård, Pennywise. No, below, above, and above Art, since Art has only had 3 movies. I don't personally like him, but I respect him, and yeah, moving on. Next up, we have King Kong, and I am gonna put, why? Okay, just a second. Add a row below. Okay, go down. Not horror. You, mister, are not horror. And I see, this mister right here also. Not horror. Oh, I'm just gonna put this in here because there's 2 Predators, but Predator is horror, but there's 2 Predators, so I'm just gonna put them in not horror. Moving on, I'm gonna let my dad rank Angela as well. Moving on, actually, I'm gonna let him rank her too. I know these people, guys. I'm not saying that, oh no, I need help. I just want to see where he ranks these people. I will rank Frankenstein's Bride. I think that's an amateur. Not good. Moving on. Dracula. Oh, we got 2 Draculas in a row. Dracula and Renfield. Dracula is legendary right here. No, right here. Yeah, and I'm going to put Carrie right here. Yeah, I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to quickly go through these. Renfield, not as good. I'm going to go Killer, like right here. That version of Dracula. Moving on, Hannibal Lecter, that is a legendary killer. Above these. I'm going to put him right below Art, since I love Art so much. Moving on, Jack. Ooh. I'm going to let my dad rank him. Leatherface, horror icon, right here. I don't care what you say. Moving on. I'm just speeding through these guys. Michael Myers, he is the 3rd on here. He's below Chucky, above these guys. Moving on. Pam Voorhees, Killer. right here. Pennywise, this Pennywise, the original, I'm gonna go Killer, like right above here. Actually, no, right below this Pennywise, like that. Yeah. Moving on, Pinhead, he's an icon right about here. Predator, legendary, about right here. And then this thing, the Black Lagoon, right about here. Like that. Alright. Now I'm going to go get my dad and see if he's up for ranking these 6 horror villains. I'll be right back. Right now, just enjoy yourself. Alright, I am back, and I have my dad, and he will rank these 6 horror villains. Okay, I'm just going to tell them what they are. There's Victor Crowley, Psycho, Norman Bates. No, not Norman Bates. What am I talking? Wait, is it? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Angela,
I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
She's from, I can't even think of the movie right now, dude. I'm drawing a blank.
yeah, but he's watched the movie. It's where she breaks the ankles. And then Jack. Okay. Here's Johnny. Okay. Where do you rank these people? And I can put him if you want.
Victor Crowley with Killer.
Killer. Where in Killer? Like above Leprechaun, above Megan.
I'd say above Megan.
Right above Megan?
Yeah.
Right there. Okay. And as you can see, I have Dracula right here, and this is Renfield. No.
Psycho's a pretty iconic movie. I'd put him at legendary.
Legendary, like right above who?
Right there's good.
The bottom?
Well,
right here?
Yeah.
Like above
right there, right
the
there.
Exorcist girl?
Yep.
Alright, Norman. Or whatever his name is.
I would say Amateur. He's basically a ripoff of Norman Bates.
That's Norman Bates. I kept calling this guy Norman
He's
Bates.
like something like Bateman, I think, or something like that. I can't remember.
Jack. No, this is Jack. What's his name? He's became a meme.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. I think it's like Bateman or something like that.
Yeah, I think it is. It's basically just a copy of Norman Bates.
I would put him at Amateur.
Oh yeah. I forgot I made this. Because I just put this because there's an extra Predator.
Yeah.
And then these two are not horror.
Okay.
And then Angela, because I have not seen this movie. I barely know anything about
I
her.
don't even really know her. What's she from?
I don't know. It's the girl. I think you have seen it. It's the one where like the killer and that's her face. Like a lot of times she just stands in the middle of like a forest and she just goes like.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Amateur, I guess. I don't know.
We'll just go right here. We don't know who she is. And
Killer.
Killer where?
From
the Leprechaun.
Just ahead of Crowley.
Ahead of Crowley. Alright. And now.
Then he's an icon.
Right here, like below Jigsaw.
No, I would put him. Honestly, I would put him ahead of Pinhead.
Wow. All right, we'll do that.
There you go.
All right. Wait. First. But just all of them. You don't have to say any of these besides these two. I want to see if you agree on these. Are you ready?
Yep.
Hi guys. He's just gonna tell me if he agrees on my selections for legendary and horror icons. Because a lot of the people on legendary, I said they have room to grow, or that legendary is extremely good. They just don't quite rank these. So the girl from The Exorcist. You picked Bates. Both Pennywises, but that one's in front of that one because I just like them better. I think this one has room to grow, and this one fell flat. Because we still have Welcome to Derry coming out next year. Carrie, you ranked that one, so you are, yeah. Dracula. You agree on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think he's the best out of the originals, like Invisible Man, Wolfman, Black Lagoon, Frankenstein. I'm not a huge fan of Frankenstein, but he's still, my least favorite is Mummy, who I put in amateur because he's not that good. Hannibal Lecter, Predator.
Yep.
Art the Clown. I know he's new, but I'm already putting him in there because he still has room to grow. So I think by the end of this saga, he will be a horror icon.
Yep.
Jason, because I don't love him, but I respect him. And then Xenomorph. Yeah. Okay, and now Jigsaw and horror icon. I get it. A lot of people would argue that. I agree. I think that's.
I like it.
I
consider him an icon.
Because he's creative.
Well, they've made 10 movies. So,
yeah.
I mean,
he's he's creative. He's disgusting. He's awesome. He's smart. I mean, that's all you ask for. Ghostface. I don't think there's been a bad Scream movie, and there's been 6 of them. I think 7 might be the first bad Scream. We'll see. Candyman.
Yep.
I almost put him in Legendary, but I decided to put him in horror icon. Pinhead.
Yep.
My eye. Something's in my eye. Jack, you ranked that one. Leatherface.
Yep.
And I put these in order. Like, I put all of them in order. Michael. Chucky. And Freddy.
Yep.
So, because those are my 2 favorite horror. Well, those are my top 4 favorites. You ranked him. My number 5 favorite is Pennywise. Best is Pinhead. All right.
Nice.
You good?
Good stuff.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Make sure you comment down below what you want to see in the next videos. See you in the next vid. This has been a long video. Comment a horror emoji.